FCEUX. But I watched a guy named speedrunning is what you brought you to Twitch. Nice. Yeah, I watched a guy named Daikon. His name was official Daikon. He changed it to just Daikon, and he doesn't do speedrunning much anymore. But when I first discovered him, he was speedrunning SMB3, full SMB3, no warpless runs. And I was like, oh man, this looks really fun. And he was pretty good at it. He's not he's definitely not a full-time speedrunner. And I actually don't even know when the last time he speedrun was. But it was fun watching him do it. And I'm like, oh, I could totally do this. I could pick a game that, I'm decent at and just kind of learn how to get through it quickly. And then I started doing it. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. And, I've never sat down and grinded out one game. But I do it here and there in between the other stuff that I stream, and it's a fun thing to do. And you can do it without having to be a world record, holder or someone who's going for world record. You just do it for fun. It's totally fine. I've seen plenty of speedrunners who are just completely bad at it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You go on your stream, you set your PB, and then you go after it. It's a lot of fun, even if you're not good at it. It's totally fun. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Let me get through the mouse screen. Hope we get a decent boss fight this time. It's one of the most rapid-fire successions of jumps you see in the game. Didn't really watch a whole lot of it now. Mario speedruns in general brought you to Twitch. Nice. Yeah, it was the one dude, and I had followed him from someone else that I watched, and he just happened to be running SMB3 when I discovered him, and sadly he doesn't do it anymore, really. But he ran a few things. He ran that. He ran Super Dodgeball. Those are the two main ones that I saw him running. But yeah, oddly enough, he doesn't do it anymore. Now I'm way into it. But when I get involved in these events like with Big 20, I sometimes do wish that I just focused on retro, because there's so many awesome people. I've made good friends, and there's so many fun people. It's really, really friendly and shit, and I totally fucked this up, that's right, in the retro community, but I don't want to spend all my time, because there's just too much else that I want to do, and there's too many streamers I love that are, aren't part of the retro community, so sometimes I wish that I could spend more time, like, fostering relationships with other retro streamers and stuff like that, but, obviously there's only so much time to go around. But I've had a lot of fun doing the couple of events that I did. I did Big 20. The only other one I really did, why the hell can't I get past that? The only other one I did was I did races in the Final Fantasy IV randomizer, which is called Free Enterprise, a couple years ago. I tried to enter a tournament of that, and I got destroyed pretty quickly. I didn't even qualify for the main round of the tournament, which, most of the people in it didn't. It was like, I forget how many people tried to enter it. Like, I think it was might have been even more than 100 total. And it was, like 32, I think they took into the event. But, game's meant to be fun. Too many people on Twitch would, yeah, exactly. I've never seen it. You don't understand that tourney at all. I've never seen it, but I know there are people who say, yeah, there's some people who are like, if you don't have world records, then you're an idiot or whatever, like, or like you shouldn't be involved. I've never seen anyone say that or heard anyone say that, but I know there are people out there that do think that way, and obviously I just don't bother with those people. It's easy to avoid. It's usually pretty easy to avoid jackasses. I guess that's the thing with the internet is, you can just go hang out elsewhere, you know what I mean? It's different if you're in school or at work and like you can't really go anywhere, but if you're on the internet and someone's being an ass, just freaking go elsewhere. That wasn't good. Yeah, I tried to qualify for that Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, and I just didn't have enough practice time. I steadily got better at it over the couple weeks that I was practicing it, but other people had the randomizer for months and were just so much better at it than I was. So I wasn't able to get anywhere with it, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to participate. It was the first time I did anything on Speedruns Live and actually did live races, so that was a good time. But Big 20 was way more enjoyable for me, because I really took that month and just, like, drilled so many of those games, and I ended up doing awesome. I had, of the 20 games that were in the race, of the categories that were in the race, I PB'd 9 of the 20 in the race, which is kind of crazy. Imagine, like, in a race setting, you know, yeah, my times aren't great, but in a race setting, getting a best time in 9 of the 20 categories is pretty disgusting. And I didn't realize it that day. I knew I had done well. Like, at the end of the day, I felt good about it, and I knew I'd done well, but it wasn't until I went to actually record my times, because I wanted to keep a record of the times that I got, and it wasn't until I actually went and like, recorded all the times, and I was like, holy shit, I PB'd 9 of these games? How is that even possible? So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. What a fun time. I want to do another one of those. It's going to depend on the game list and just, you know, on my own time, how much time I have. But I would definitely love to do another one of those. That was a lot of fun. Or, like I said, you know, even doing like a similar event, like a tournament like they did with the Chippendale tournament last weekend. I would love to do something like that knockout style. That's pretty fun. Speedrunning community is one of the better ones. I would say so too. I definitely would. Everyone plays faster and harder when there's someone chasing. Yeah, I guess. I was a little nervous at first, and my first game was trash. I had to reset a couple times. It didn't do well, but then, you know, once I got a couple games into it, I did really well. And the games that I was the most worried about, I had no problem with, which is awesome. I got Mike Tyson on the first try, and I got Marble Madness on my second try. I got Super Mario 2 my first try. Like, it just, all these things that I was worried about, I ended up doing really well in. So I got, and then to end it all, after 4.5 hours of gaming, I got a PB in Ninja Gaiden, which is awesome. It wasn't a good time, but it was a PB for me. That's all that matters. I cannot get that damage boost there. I just can't do it. That's alright. Good stage otherwise. I mean, this stage is so easy. It's just placement. There's nothing else to it. You just gotta remember where you are and when you have to jump. And that's it. There's nothing more to this stage. And for whatever reason, I've been screwing it up today like I just did there. That was a minimal screw-up, though. That's not the worst thing in the world that could happen. Definitely not the worst thing. Shit, I don't have the pixel. Damn it! Ah, son of a bitch. And then this happens. There it is. Oh god, I'm so bad at finding the pixel for this fight. Alright, I'm still within firing distance, though, because I had such a bad late game in my previous run. Oh, that's right, I have a minute to drink here. I forgot this was this cutscene. Alright, 7.5 minutes. I'm about 9 seconds behind where I was last time, but I've got room for improvement. I've got lots of room for improvement. Alright, crab stage. This stage has been giving me problems today. There we go. Why was that so difficult? That's what that should look like every time, and then I die on this guy. Amazing. So I get past the hard part, and then I get hit in the easy part. Typical. Typical me. Well, I feel like that's like every speedrunner. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. Well, there goes my chance at a PB. That pretty much ruins it right there. Oh my god, and he did despawn. I hate everything. Alright, that's okay. We only took one hit there. That could have been a lot worse. Shit, nope. Alright, not the best climb there, but just get through it without taking any additional hits. That's the important thing. Oh god, I think I thought I threw that too early. I like panicked when I threw that box. I was like, oh shit. Just late enough on that one. There we go. That was giving me trouble last attempt. I don't know why. It's really easy to pull off. Oh my god. Last bear there. I hate him. I always think I'm not going to clear that, and then when I do, I'm ecstatic. Man, how am I... Oh, I died. I'm like, how am I 13.5 seconds behind because I died? But I died twice in the last stage, so I can still get sub 13. I really should be able to get sub 12. But I don't think we're going to try for that today. Just not that into it right now. I want to play some marbles. Oh, now the most annoying part of the whole game. Stupid fans. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's a jump I should be able to make every time. It's not that hard. Yeah, wind mechanics are not my favorite thing. Not my least favorite thing. It's definitely not my favorite thing. It's definitely on the list. I'm weird. I'm not like everyone else who hates water levels and ice mechanics. That shit I don't care about. What I do hate are wind mechanics and darkness mechanics. I don't like when I can't see what's happening, and I don't like wind. It's so annoying. I can deal with ice physics. Doesn't usually bother me. If the level's designed properly, that's fine. Same thing with water. I know everyone hates water levels, but I don't see it. I think, with the exception of Sonic, water levels in Sonic are awful. And obviously the water temple in Ocarina of Time is annoying, but in general, I'm not super against water levels. It's more wind and darkness that I hate. Go! Okay, so it looks like I'm way behind, but I'm kind of not, because I died twice in this level, and I think I died to Fat Cat as well. I tried to boost there, and I still failed, but that's okay, because we only got hit once, so still made up time. I don't know why I was jumping there. The conveyor belt was moving me forward. No reason to jump there. It's just stupid. Okay, good screen. Good screen. Okay, and now this one I'm gonna... I made it! Oh, look at that! That third weasel always hits me, so whenever I make it past him without taking the hit, I'm happy. That saves me, you know, a fraction of a second. I gotta learn the screen. I'm gonna say it every time I get through it. I haven't bothered to learn it yet, but I'm gonna say it every time. I think if you kill one of those lizards quickly, you can actually despawn a second one, but it's so easy to get through them without getting hit, it's not even worth it. Not even worth stressing over it. Alright, remember, damage boost first. Go, then throw. Sometimes I forget, and I try to throw at that first guy, and that's not what you're supposed to do. Alright, so I've got a hit to take. I prefer not to take that hit, but it's there if I need it. I don't know how to catch this thing in the air and get him quickly, because I get hit by that ash. Oh my god. Really? Really? Okay, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I lost a ton of time in that stage. I'm like, don't even worry. It's 12 seconds behind. We're good. We're good. I knew I lost a ton of time in that stage. I thought that, I thought it was going to be a little closer than that, but that's good. I could probably get a sub 12. I'm not going to do it today, but I could probably get a sub 12. Thank you for the GG. Much appreciated.